Hello, I'm David Couch, and just gonna dive right in here. What is my operative view of God? My operative view of God is God is. God made everything, including us. And God is not always found in the places that we expect. God's the creator, the Alpha, the Omega. God is not even always found in church communities, I don't think. I see God in the hearts of the people that seek a relationship with God and a Christ-like existence there. If God is in you, you will start being like God. Your heart will be full of compassion. You'll seek a relationship with others. You'll show mercy and love. Which member of the Trinity do I emphasize most or the least? Maybe I have a different relationship, a different outlook on this than most. And if I offend anyone, I apologize. The truth is, the Trinity mystery is to most a reality. In spite of the fierce debate over time, people speak of the Trinity often. And I've heard the arguments, I've seen it go back and forth, but I actually think it's beyond our understanding to truly understand what the Trinity is in an actual expression. Have I felt the Spirit? Yes. Have I felt God's Spirit? Yes. But I'll be honest with you, I don't think I could recognize them separately from each other. And I don't think anybody else could either, just to be honest with you. The three of the Trinity are one. The word Trinity doesn't even appear in the Bible anywhere. It's an academic term that people created, to try to better understand, the Bible. And that's my opinion on that. I don't think it's something we should really spend a lot of time on. What role does, who is Jesus and what role does he play in salvation? Jesus is the Son of God in human form. He was the perfect example of a Christian, and he created a way for us to have salvation and forgiveness. And that's what we should seek. Operative view of the church. The church is the body of Christ. It's a body of believers. The organizational churches are organizations, and I believe that organization's first goal is to perpetuate itself. However, the body of believers, the body of Christ, their first relationship is to further the work of God. That's my opinion on that. My context for preaching. I've been a federal agent and law enforcement officer for many years. I've seen the worst part of the world, and I've always made the best of it. And preaching from my position, I don't know what that's going to be like. I don't know exactly what that's going to look like. But so far, it's been a wonderful thing. I've been able to reach people that I normally wouldn't have access to. As far as my understanding of anything, it's down here at the bottom, theologically. From my context, I can preach from my context. I can tell you what Jesus looks like from my context, God, forgiveness, that sort of thing. Christological, the study of Jesus. Yeah, I've studied Jesus. I teach Jesus from my perspective and my position. Ecclesial, I understand a lot of different expressions of Christianity from my long life and career. And I think if you're a good Christian, as far as ethical, if you're a good Christian, you are ethical. You will stand up at great price to yourself and do the right thing when nobody else will. That's how I know who's a Christian and who isn't. And the truth is, the price that we pay for doing that is, that's what separates us from people who express Christianity as a simple mark of decency in the middle class in America. There's the real thing, and then there's a cheap imitation like anything else. But that's how I can tell the difference. They're willing to pay the price. They have the courage to uphold their convictions. That's a real Christian.